seniors are putting on a Halloween dance next week. It's from 8 to 8, going 8 to 11.
It's on Friday.
Okay.
It's time for the new health and fitness season, which begins the first week of November. And so that means that we need you to go back into Moodle at the top of the home page this weekend and next week to complete your health and fitness sign-ups. So that will be posted for you this weekend. Please get to that as soon as possible so that we can make sure we get you into the activities that you would like to be in. Thanks.
Okay, I'd like to clarify something quickly about the change to using Naviance for service things. I want to make sure you realize that you're supposed to still use the form that you have a supervisor sign when you go and do service somewhere. They are available on Moodle. There's also some in the front office. And you take that with you and have them sign it, fill out your part, turn that in, and then you record in Naviance what you've done and that you've turned it in. And that way you can keep track of what you've turned in and what you haven't. The service learning questions, the reflection, the planning, all of those things, that part is going completely paperless, and that all goes in Naviance without paperwork, like we had last year, all the paperwork. But for this, you still need the paperwork. And I want to remind well, all of you really, but the juniors and seniors especially, that your deadline for getting your senior hours is the end of February. So if you get more than the 10-hour minimum during your junior year, that will count towards your senior requirements. So get as many hours during junior year, and then you won't have to do anything during senior year if you choose. So if you're interested in getting some more hours now, there are lots of opportunities available this weekend, being Make a Difference Day nationwide, and I'll tell you about those in a second. I wanted to remind you to do anything that you can to make a difference this weekend, even if it's something very small. But some of the things that are posted on Moodle, the first one is a brand new one that I've just posted. It's the National Public Lands Day at Fort Ord. It's a volunteer opportunity for families, kids, anybody who wants to help improve the land conditions. There's lots of different things to do there. You can seed and straw places to reduce erosion. There's some things to help with trails, site cleanup stuff, not with explosion stuff, okay, ordnance. There's native seed collection, and there's weed whacking if you really want to get out there and use your muscles. So I've posted this on Moodle, and I'll put a copy of this on the bulletin board by room 9. 2 or 3 other things that are still available up there, posted on the bulletin board and on Moodle this weekend. There's a gleaning with Ag Against Hunger on Saturday. There's a beach cleanup in Carmel, and you can always just drop in at the Naval Postgraduate School and help with the Breakfast for Your Brain volunteer tutoring program. All right, thank you.
Tomorrow is Grandparents and Friends of York Day. Most of you have gotten your schedule by now of your visitors who are coming to visit and what class you'll be going to during 3rd period. 2nd period, you'll be in here in the chapel, but your schedule tells you all of that. If you haven't gotten it, it's coming. Emmy's helping me pass those out, so thank you, Emmy. And if you have questions on it, please come see me. I do need to see Colton Rod, Scott Perkle, Alex Scott, Ben Scott, and I just saw Nat, so we're good. But it's going to be a great day. We have an overwhelming response. We have almost 110 visitors coming to campus. So please also make sure you do your work jobs today, clean up the areas, because we want to present a beautiful campus to all of our visitors tomorrow. Thanks.
Really important Glee Club to meeting in the music room. I want everyone who signed up for Glee Club to be there because we're discussing our performances for Red and Black Week, which is a week from this today. So please come. Also, if you read your little schedules I made for you, it's audition week. So if you want to audition any songs, dances, anything that will be in the show, today and tomorrow are those days. Thank you.
So, 2 things. First, cross country has a meet today at Floral Park. It's a big league meet, so cross country, you don't get out early, but be ready to go quickly, changed out at either work, jobs, or lunch. Secondly, Dungeons and Dragons. There was a mishap with some of our stuff. We're still meeting today. We will still begin to get things going. So we will be kind of doing a run through of basically how you play the game and kind of get you ready before the whole campaign blows up in your face. So yeah.
Filmmaking Club, if you're still interested in coming, you can come because we're having a meeting today in the Mac Lab at lunch. If you're already in it, please bring your video cameras or any footage that you have. Thanks.
The grandparents are coming. The grandparents are coming.
So just like your parents tell you, just like your parents tell you to clean your room before your grandparents come to visit, we're telling you guys.
Do your work jobs before your grandparents come.
We're gonna check.
Supervisors check.
And we're gonna check today too, so make it look really nice, don't embarrass yourselves.
Hip Hop Dance Club meeting today at lunch in front of the gym. We're going to be discussing a dance that we're going to do.
Okay, there's a meeting for all TEDx Youth Monterey presenters on Monday in room 10 at lunch. And we're going to be discussing a video. We got to throw down the gauntlet against Stevenson.
It's mandatory. And will you come to your movie expert?
Thank you.
Okay, so York Volleyball won our game on Tuesday. And everybody, or all the girls, meet up at the bands at 3 for practice.
So guess what, you guys? York field hockey didn't die against Stevenson today. Yesterday.
We tied 0-0.
Students going to Stanford for the Model UN trip, please pick up the permission slip from Thuan. And Thuan, are you here? Pick up the permission slip from me.
Tomorrow at room 4, Young Entrepreneurs Club will have a guest speaker, Morgan Gilman, who is a graduate of Brown University and has a law degree from Yale. He has had a successful career in the real estate development and now lives in Kamau. He first became aware of York School because he does admission interviews of the Brown as an alumnus and eventually become a member of our board trustees. And he's very happy to come and give us talk and share his experience. If you're interested in making friends with an awesome person, please come and be there and welcome him. Thank you.
My uncle was recently mauled by a bear, and let me tell you, it was a grisly sight. So I decided to, I put a kick me sign on the Grim Reaper's back. Eventually though, I realized that joke has just been done to death. A missionary happened upon a cannibalistic village. Fortunately for him, they decided not to boil him. Unfortunately, he was a friar.